another Supremacy 19 game. Today's game is the long-awaited 1919, or more specifically, the 1924 or 1925 roleplay on the world map and on the world stage. Now, I would have liked to do this with Father of Germany, Fog, and I would like to tell you guys to check out his channel, Digital Morphine Gaming, down in the description below. Subscribe and like his videos because he mainly does this, and I'm only doing this because I am temporary and just helping him summarize the events that have happened in the few years that have passed. The days that have passed, actually, but yeah. Let's just go over the general things that have happened. Now, let's start with the Americas. As we can see, the United States of America is growing more and more imperialist every single day as they have annexed the Mexican federal territories into further states. Around 8 more states have been absorbed into the Union, and they are continuing their imperialistic tendencies towards the South Americans. The South Americans seem to have slightly united against the imperialist regimes of the northern states, such as the United States and Canada, and have banded together against the United States, Canada, Spain, etc. Specifically, the nations of Argentina, the United States of Brazil, and the nation of Venezuela have taken up defensive arms against the Spanish, American, Canadian, and possibly British expansion over the region. Now, OOC, or out of character, the Russian Turkestanis have taken Colombia and are finishing their land swap thanks to the Civil War having ended, and they will become the new Colombian player with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces, providing a solid amount of resources and goods. Be sure to help them by selling them goods for free or low amounts. Furthermore, the nations of Bolivia and Peru will be getting new players, so be sure to not kill those things. Oh, also Chile might get a new player. But yeah, please don't kill these 3 countries. Just be patient. Be peaceful. Anyways, we can see that the Kingdom of England has moved towards finishing its land swap. It has taken the Falkland Islands. It has taken St. Helena. I don't know why that color is really weird looking, but yeah. And glitch. Look at this beautiful glitch screen. Alright. Moving to Africa, we can see that many colonial nations stay under the French rule, such as French Algeria, French West Africa, and French Equatorial Africa. However, most of the nations of South Africa, or just, sorry, Africa in general, are either independent nations or communist-leaning independent nations, such as the South African government, which is a communist nation, as well as the Nigerian nation, which is communist. Sniffle, sorry. Anyways, the German Tanzanians may be one of the few countries that are free and not communist, such as the Abyssinians are, and the Egyptians are. I've just noticed the Egyptians have moved their capital to Wadi Khalifa in order to provide an economic bonus to their oil production and oil supply. Moving further into Europe, we can see that the Irish had declared independence against the British Empire and have failed horribly and miserably, giving the British Empire control over Dublin and Belfast and renaming that into a territory and a nation called the Republic of Northern Ireland, controlled by Sir Ronald Forbes Adam, which is one of the states of the Kingdom of England, which is the British Empire or Great Britain. Furthermore, the Spanish have turned to a more right-wing government, just as right-wing movements have been increasing in France and Germany, as well as Italy and Austria-Hungary, and even Greece. As you can see, the Greeks have invaded Turkey and have taken the city of Istanbul and the city of Rhodes, the island of Rhodes specifically. The Swedish communists of the north are continuing their defensive stance against the Russian Empire's increasing imperialist tendencies, such as their absorption, their forced absorption of Romania from the Hungarian nation. Basically, Poland is stuck in the middle of all of this going on, and we also have a new player for Denmark. Just letting everyone know. Moving to the Middle East and the rest of Asia, we can see that the Arabians and the Persians and the uh, French Syrians are getting along rather well, or let's just say non-aggressively, as things aren't turning into violent war as they had historically turned. Moving further into Asia proper, we can see that the British Indians have united Pakistan and have created the United States of India. I think it's called the USI, yes. The United States of India, which is allied with the nations of Japan and the Empire of China, as well as other nations in the region, such as Siam, which is a new player, by the way. New announcements, yay. Let's see, the Chinese Civil War has come to an end with Chinese Xinjiang and the Chinese Empire, or more correctly, the Ma and Xinjiang cliques uniting into a constitutional monarchy, or more correctly, an imperialist government supporting the Hindustan or Indians as well as the Japanese. The Japanese had tried an invasion of the American Philippines and had failed horribly, sustaining massive casualties on both sides, numbering in nearly the 500,000s, or more correctly, the hundreds of thousands. And after that, the emperor has been arrested and taken into an imperial trial. So the current government of Japan is under military administration under the military general Hideki Tojo with a new flag and a lovely update on weaponry. So the Japanese Empire has large supply of ships and it has many factories it is willing to sell. The short Filipino Dutch the Dutch Filipino War was short-lived after the Philippines had tried invading the Federated Malay States but had failed horribly, with a Dutch counterattack taking the province of Kudat back and actually taking the province of Port-au-Princesa from the Philippines. Also, it's important to note that the Philippines are independent currently. Furthermore, the nation of Singapore had been created from the Republic of China, what was remaining of the Chinese Civil War. Finally, moving to Russia and the Russian Empire. The Russian Civil War has ended with the Russian Empire taking full control of the remaining regions of Russia, just leaving Kamchatka to communist control, which will most likely be taken in the upcoming few days. So pretty much that's the whole update on everything that has gone on. I've tried to update it and upgrade it as much as I can. I don't know why I'm speaking in very short bursts, but yeah, I'm running out of breath. So things are going well. Posts are going well. No one seems to be breaking the rules to a degree that would force me to step in and try to do things. I don't like to. And I'd like to thank you all for being in the game, and I'd like to hopefully ask Fog to make more videos so I don't need to make any, because this is really long and really tiresome. Yeah. So yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all later. Peace.